Hey everybody, it's Brandon Ryan from Roland. I'm here at NAMM 2013 with Sam Ash, and I'm going to show you the new V-Combo VR-09 keyboard from Roland. So the new V-Combo VR-09 is pretty much everything the live gigging musician needs, nothing you don't. So everything is easily accessible. It weighs 12 pounds, so you can pretty much take it anywhere easily. Runs on batteries, so you can gig just about anywhere, even if the power goes out. And it has a hand-picked collection of Roland's finest sounds. There's a USB memory stick here, which you can record loops to, or you can play back backing tracks to jam with. There's a D-beam for controlling pitch or sound effects or doing controllers. There's a dedicated effects section that has things like overdrive, compressor. It has a really great tape echo in it, and also things like rotary speaker simulation. The organ section has full drawbar control, as well as these can also be used to control synth parameters like cutoff and resonance. Then there's also a piano section, a really robust synth section, and also drums and a looper. So it's pretty much all the stuff you need to play most any gig. So like, for instance, the organ section, this is kind of a more, let's clean this up a little bit. Or a more dirty kind of organ sound. So really cool organ. You go to screaming organs to really clean organs as well. But it does a lot more than organs, even does a lot more than piano. So for instance, let's go over to the drum section here. And there's a lot of great drum machines in here, a lot of classic drum machines. This is like a just acoustic kit. So you have that kind of thing. But also going into the drum kits here, I've got some of the classic Roland drum machines we're known for, like TR-808s, CR-78. Oh, let's go back to drums here. .606s, 707s. I always loved the 707. But it can also play back patterns as well. So I'm just going to go into the rhythm section. I'm going to bring up a scroll down to a pattern. Everything's just one layer deep. There aren't multiple levels of menus or anything to worry about. So there's a pattern I can use. And I can tap in the tempo, or I can dial in the tempo. So I'm going to take it down just a little bit, so you can dial in the tempo exactly the way you want it, and with a dedicated tempo knob. And then I want a bass sound, so I'm going to hit a button called bass in the synth section. Makes it very easy. I'm going to go ahead and octave down. I'm going to turn this, add a little bit of maybe overdrive, no reverb. So that's kind of a cool tone. Very easily, you can dial in your tone. Now I'm going to use the looper, and the looper will let us go ahead and record a section and then keep recording on top of it, okay? And I can actually use a foot switch to start and stop. So I have a damper pedal down here, but I also have a foot switch that'll start and stop the loop and allow me to go in and out of record modes. And you can use this for building up song ideas, or you could also use this for live performance as well. So let's go ahead and use this bass and this drum pattern and start with something. So now it's going to go ahead and loop around, and I can lay stuff on top of it. Let's go play with some electric piano. Now this is a vintage EP. Okay, too dry, so let's go ahead and just turn on a little spring reverb. Now there's an MFX knob, which is a multi-effects knob. This will go ahead and add whatever kind of effect would be particularly cool on this. So let's go ahead and listen. Get the speed just right. So let's go ahead and record that on this next pass. So now that's coming around. Let's go ahead and grab a synth lead. I'm presented with a whole list of very cool synth leads here. Okay, it's too wet, so I'm going to kill the reverb. Add a little overdrive. I've got an MFX here. So very, very cool, very easy to make music. You can get classic tones to aggressive tones, all in the VR-09, all in 12 bounds, battery powered, and very, very reasonable price for this kind of keyboard. So we think you'll love it, and we're here at NAMM 2013. I'm Brandon Ryan from Roland. Thanks very much.